Good afternoon, folks, patriots. Ahmed the Clock Boy is suing for 15 million bucks. Woo, big surprise there, right? It's not about the clock. It's not because he was arrested. What is this about? Well, I'll tell you. Mayor Beth Van Duyne of Irving, Texas, earlier this year, back in February or around April, I believe, had to shoot down Sharia law in Irving, Texas. She had to impose an anti-Sharia law. Logically, we cannot have Sharia law in the United States. But here is the core issue here. Remember, I've told you how the percentage of Muslim population in any given area changes directly. It affects their behavior. When the Muslim population in any given area reaches a certain percent, they become aggressive. They try to change the laws. They try to impose Islam and Sharia law upon the whole populace. Now, Irving, Texas is about 200,000 people. There are 30 to 40,000 Muslims in that population of 200,000, which means they have approached 20% of the population. This lawsuit, this AHMEDS clock flap, it's not about the clock. This is jihad. This is jihad. Irving, Texas is now 20% Muslim, and they are practicing jihad. This $15 million lawsuit is nothing more than a vindictive attack on Mayor Beth Van Duyne and a vindictive attack on the city of Irving because she shot down Sharia law. This is what Muslims do. This is exactly what they will do. When their population is around 2% or 3% or 5%, they're relatively quiet. But when they hit about 15 or 20%, that's when the Islamic bullets start to fly. That's when the attacks come in. That's when they try to change our way of life. That's where they start to sue, like they're doing right here. This kid has nothing to do with this. Mommy and Daddy did this. His father concocted this plan because Mayor Beth Van Duyne of Irving, Texas, stuck to her guns, stuck to the Constitution, and stuck to American fundamental principles and said, hell no, you will not have Sharia law in my town. This lawsuit is jihad. This is what we're going to start seeing, ladies and gentlemen. This is what Muslims will do over and over and over. This is why Muslim truck drivers sued a trucking company after they agreed to take the job, but they were able to sue a trucking company and win because they refused to transport pork or alcohol. I remember, I don't know, do applications still say this? Is there anything that would prohibit you from doing the job? This is why Targets in California have a special line for the Muslim cashier. You can't take your pork or your alcohol or your bacon or your ham to her register because she's a Muslim. This is what Islam will do. They will impose their belief system, their laws, in a country where we already have a set of laws. This is the kind of thing that needs to be stopped. Once again, the mayor's name is Beth Van Duyne. I'll post both of these articles here below this video, as well as Beth Van Duyne's email. We need to support this lady. She's a patriot. She's a hero. She's sticking to her guns. And quite frankly, the government of Irvine has nothing to apologize for. Neither does law enforcement. And this kid and their family should not get a dime. But I'll bet they will. Because people like Barack Obama, the Muslim sympathizer in chief, He'll get behind this one. I'm just waiting for Barack Obama to make a statement about this lawsuit. This is jihad. Jihad of the tongue, jihad of the pen. They will use the legal system to extract money out of the American system. Every time we shut them down, they'll cry racism, they'll cry foul, they'll cry bigotry, they'll use our civil rights laws against us. This is the kind of thing we have to stop. And we have to get behind Mayor Beth Van Duyne in a huge way. Millions of us. Because this woman is doing what she was hired to do. She was elected mayor of Irvine to protect the Constitution, to protect American citizens, and to run her city like an American city, which is what it is. And fundamental Islam is attacking her because she shot down Sharia law. This lawsuit is jihad. Questions? Comments? You can always contact me at fred4wethepeople@gmail.com. Get behind Mayor Beth Van Duyne, folks.